Enough is enough. Today we are going to put After Effects head to head with the free version of CapCut. I'm gonna break down a simple animation After Effects and then we'll see if CapCut can match that. Let's get started. In After Effects, we are going to create this simple animation. If I play this, let me show you how this was created. Let's go over here. It's super simple. At the start, while creating the composition, you have to make sure to select a 4K composition. Next, we'll start by adding a background. So we have a simple background in front of us. On top of that, we have added the wallet. If you press on U, we have added two keyframes in position. So from over here till here, the wallet is simply moving up. See, like this. Next, in order to give some depth, we have added the drop shadow. To add one, you can right click over here, go to layer styles and add the drop shadow. Next, we have the dollar bills popping up from inside the wallet. To create those, let me show you. So we have these dollar bills which are coming in one by one. See, like this. If I press on U, again it's simple keyframe in position. Let me delete one and create it again for you. Just drag and drop it over here. Press on R, rotate it like this, holding S, make this small. Again we have to change the color. To do that, we can search for tint and add it on top of it. When I place it over here, you see we are facing one issue. We don't really want to see the note which is popping from the bottom. To remove that, ensure that the layer is selected, go to the top and select the rectangle tool. Now coming over here, just create a mask like this. Now going to the start, press on P, add a keyframe position. Going to this point, keep it like this. Now select both the keyframes and press on F9. Perfect, right? So this is how you can create all the other three bills as well. See, all we have done is simply add keyframes in position. So it comes in one by one. Next we have the arrows. Let me show you. At this point, the arrow will come in from behind the wallet. To create one, all we have done, if I go inside, firstly you have taken the pen tool and created a line like this. Again, to create the arrowhead, we have selected 3 points 1, 2 and 3. That will give us the head. Once the arrow is ready, just pre-compose the layer and bring it over here. Now if I press on U, we have just added keyframes in position and the rotation. So from here till here, the arrow will simply rotate and change the position. So at the beginning, the arrow is over here. You see this anchor point? As you go ahead, the arrow will come from behind the wallet and move up like this. The same thing we have done for the arrow down. If you solo this, so as you go ahead, we have this arrow popping in from the bottom. See, like this. Next we have a number counter where the values go from 0 up till 1400. To create it, it's pretty simple. Write any text that you want. On top of it, we need to add the slider control. To add that, go to Effects, go to Expression Control and add the slider control. Next, once the slider control is added, you can see in Effects, you will find the slider control. So at this point, we have kept it at 0. Then keeping a distance of around 1 second, we have kept it at 1500. You can change it to any value that you want. You can even keep it at 999. See, like this. That way, it will only change from 0 to 999. And in order to add this dollar sign, all you need to do is go over here in text, in source text, see. In front of the expression, just add the dollar sign and then add the plus. I hope this is clear. Finally, we have this note. We just add keyframes to bring it smoothly in our composition like this. And in order to give it that fast motion, also enable the motion blur. And lastly, we have the text. To add the text, more money, more worry, we have just added animation in opacity. So going over here, in the text, you have to go to animate and add the opacity. So over here, inside this, make the opacity as 0. Open this up. At the start, keep the offset as 0. As you move ahead, you have to make this as 100, like this. Perfect. This takes care of our entire scene. Once you are happy with your animations, all you need to do is create a new composition. This time, the composition should be 1920 by 1080. So coming over here, in our final render composition, we have just dragged our main composition. Then on top of that, we have added the camera. To add one, right click, go to new and add the camera. Also, in order to control the camera, we also added the null layer. Next, make sure that all the layers are 3D. And you connect the camera to a null layer using this pickwick like this. So let's press on U. So at the beginning, we have zoomed in and kept the wallet in the middle of the composition. So we play this. Till this point, we have the first animation of the notes coming in from the wallet. Then from here till here, we have to just shift the wallet to the left. So we have just added keyframes in the Y and the Z position. So from here till here, it will just shift to the left. See, like this. And we will have the cache and the number counter coming in the picture. Then from here till here, nothing will practically happen because the number counter is going on. And finally here, we'll shift everything up and we have the note and the text popping in. Let's see our final result in After Effects. If I play this, see, this is super simple, right? Now let's move on to CapCut. Inside of CapCut, I have already imported all our assets and I have placed few of them in our timeline. Firstly, we have our background, same as After Effects. On top of that, we have added the wallet. see somewhere over here, we have added the wallet. So at the beginning, the wallet will be down. As you go ahead, we'll shift it little up. For that, we have added keyframes in the position. You can see it over here. At the start, the wire rotation was 379. As move ahead, at this point, it changed to 184. Perfect. Also similar to After Effects, we can add Easy Ease effect in CapCut. To do that, all you have to do is right click on this keyframe and add Easy In or Easy Out. If you want to go in depth, you can also go to show variable speed animations. Perfect. At the same time when this animation is happening, we also want the nodes to pop in from behind the wallet. Let's see the nodes. We have the nodes over here. These 4 nodes. Let's create this animation together. I will show you how to do it for one and then you can repeat the same for the others. See, at the start the node is over here. We'll add a keyframe from over here. Going ahead, as the wallet is going up, we want a node to go up as well. So add a keyframe again in transform and push this up like this. Let's say at the start. Perfect. If you want to make it little bigger, you can also increase the size like this. Finally, in order to give it an easy ease motion, let's right click on this keyframe and add the easing. So play this. Perfect. Now at the start, we don't really see this node, but we'll face this problem for the other node. Let me show you how you can resolve this issue. So at the beginning, it will be over here. As you go ahead, firstly, this node will pop in. Somewhere over here, we have to start bringing this up, but we want to hide this initial one. To hide that, you can go over here in mask, add mask, see over here, this rectangle, just select that and then keep it like this. Let's go back, add a keyframe over here. As you go a little ahead, add another keyframe in transform. Then somewhere over here at this point, next node should come up as well. So simply selecting this, just drag it up over here. So if I play this now, let me hide the other 2 nodes. Perfect, right? In the exact same way, we are going to animate the other 2 nodes. Let's have a look. Perfect. Next one is the arrow. So arrow is quite simple. I got this arrow from over here in the stickers. All I did was just search for a simple white arrow. So you get many options like this. Just take anything that you like. I took this one. Now at the beginning, if I go over here, we see this arrow is emerging from left to the right like this. Once you select the mask, all we need to do is go over here in the mask and add a split mask. So that at the beginning, we don't really see the arrow. As you go to the right, you can move around with this mask. You can even change this direction like this. So if I keep it this way and shift it a little up, so it will get revealed like this. Perfect. Next, we have the word cache. Added it over here on the top. And below that, we have to add the number counter. To be honest with you, number counter is not something which is available directly in After Effects. To create that, we'll need to do some jugaad. Just head on to ChatGPT and write this prompt. Create a number counter from 0 to any number that you want in a SRT downloadable file. And then just paste it. It will think for a second and give you a proper downloadable file. See, just download this file from over here. Go back to CapCut. Go over here in captions. In add captions, let's import a file. Once you import it, simply drag and drop it to our timeline. See over here. See, we have got all the numbers from 1 till 555. Then all you have to do is select all of them. The easier way is go all the way to the right, like this, and then select all of them. See, like this. Once you select all, just right click and create a new compound clip. Then over here, you can go to speed and increase the speed. So I play this now. See, we have got this nice number counter over here at the bottom. So you can select this and we keep it over here. Again, selecting all. You can change any color that you want. If you want black, you can select it as black. Going back, see, we got this nice number counter over here. Perfect. Now last thing that we have is a note which comes in from over here. To create that, let's unhide this from over here. So we have this note. All we need to do is simply add keyframes in a position and the rotation. So go back to basic, add keyframe over here. At the beginning, it will be outside like this. As we move ahead, let's bring it in over here. Also, if we go back at this position, let's rotate it a bit. Let's rotate it like this. Perfect. Selecting this keyframe, right click, add an easy ease. And for this one, right click and add an ease out. Let's play this. Perfect. Let's add some text on top of it. Let me zoom in. Add text. More money. Over. Let's see it is the size. Now going over here in the animations. Let's add a typewriter animation. I think our scene is ready. Let's do one thing. Let's go back. Let's have a look. Perfect. Now in order to create our final animations, like the one which we have done in After Effects, you have to select all the layers and pre-compose them. See, all you need to do is just select all of them like this, right click, and then create a new compound clip. I have already done that, so we can go back. So at the start we have this keyframe, and then from here it shifts to the left, and then from here till here we have to shift it up. So we'll do one thing, add a keyframe again at this point. Going ahead, we shift everything up. So let's say position should go up, or we'll do one thing, we'll just shift it up like this. While doing that, ensure that instead of linear, it's ease out. Perfect. Now let's play our final result. This way, I've showed you both the ways how you can create a particular animation in After Effects versus how you can do it in a free version of CapCut. Let me know in the comments which one you like the most. And if you want to learn After Effects from scratch, you can check out the complete course on the channel. I'll catch you next time.